I think my week was pretty good. There was a few hiccups, but besides that, nothing bad happened. So let's talk about the hiccups. So apparently, my microphone was muted. I did not know that. In a way, I found out because my teacher said, "Hey, your video had no audio," and I was very confused by that. So I recorded myself for a good minute to see what would happen. And she was right, it had no audio. So I was very baffled by that. So I was like, all right, let me just see what's the problem was. I go to privacy settings, see if my microphone was hooked up and allowed. It said yeah, it was allowed. So I was like, okay, that's weird. Then I just went on some random website to test to see if my microphone was working. And they said, oh yeah, your microphone's working there too. And I was like, okay, then why is my microphone not working? So I went on Google, type up, see if there was any problems. They said, hey, maybe your microphone's disabled. So go to control panels and click enable. So I did that. And then they said, oh, hey, your microphone's enabled. And I was like, all right, so if that's not the problem, what's the problem? Like, why can't I not record myself? Or why can't I not hear myself? I was real frustrated. So I was like, all right, I'll go on TikTok, see if I can get any answers. I went on TikTok, I searched up videos, and you know what's it? Go down and click on your volume setting and hit settings. So I did that, and well, you know it, I was muted. Like the little icon had, the microphone had a little flash icon next to it. I was like, you got to be kidding me. So I went to it, unmute myself, and did a little test run, see if everything was working. It was. I was very annoyed because I spent like a good 10 minutes trying to figure out what my issue was just for a small setting. So yeah, that was the hiccup of the week. But besides that, my week was pretty good. I talked to my good friend, see how he was doing. He's doing all right. He was sick, and I made a joke saying, "You're always sick." And I said, maybe I should put you in one of those round bubbles so you can walk around in. He thought the joke, he thought it was funny, and I started laughing. Then we chatted it. Then we chat. Then I had to leave him because he lives in Denver and I live here in North Carolina. So, and once that was over, one of my favorite shows dropped the new episode today. And I watched it, and my God, that it had a lot of, let's just say, it was a very wild episode. The show's called The Invasion of Digital Circus. It's about four colleagues being trapped in a VR headset, and they must find a way to get out. I won't bore you because you will not understand it, but episode was a very wild episode, I must say. I was not expecting none of that. And what else happened? Well, I did go to work like every normal person will do. It was alright. I got my performance review like I was expecting. They said, "Oh, Kayla, he's a good worker. They had no issues with me." So yeah, that's what mostly just happened. Yeah, that's about it.